Here we see an escalator helping pedestrians get to the top of this large pedestrian bridge more easily. But when we get to the top, we can see but few people up here using the bridge. Most of them are down below instead, opting to jaywalk and save some time. It can be seen that there are pedestrian fences on these corners to try and prevent pedestrians of making the trek across the road, to compete with traffic making left and right turns, a dangerous situation for pedestrians, but yet they do. People are lining up on the other side of the fence where they do not belong, in anticipation of crossing where there are no crosswalks. When they do cross, no horns honk, no seeming expectation of right-of-way, just a merging of vehicles and pedestrians taking place in real time. But with so many pedestrians in China taking their chances with cars, the injury or death statistics are going to be higher. In fact, there are 10 times as many vehicle-related deaths in China versus the USA when it comes to every 100,000 vehicles on the road. The two countries are very different in that 90% of the citizens in China do not own a car or drive. They walk and use transit, or metro or taxi, and rarely a bike. As I got down to the street level to get a better look at what is going on at this intersection, I could see some fairly dangerous crossing taking place. I can see a traffic signal that clearly lets the side street traffic go while stopping the main street traffic. I can see this man clearly walking into the path of a left-turning vehicle, thinking maybe if he gets there first, that the vehicle will yield to him, and continues as if it was par for the course, and it is. I wondered at the police that were also there, on each corner, doing something, but I wasn't sure what it was, because it seemed to me that they should try and stop people from jaywalking into traffic that is already in motion in the intersection. So I went over to one of these police helpers to ask, and they were there to show a presence, but not to enforce. They would help elderly people, but they were not there to enforce. I asked them a question whether it was okay for me to cross, and he quickly answered, "Go, go." But there were still vehicles crossing the crosswalk, and so I figured it's a culture. The culture is take responsibility for yourselves, take your chances. There is no signal for the PEDs, so they have to go when there is a gap in traffic, or if playing chicken, if they can get there first. Since we are all only human in this world, it's only a matter of time before a PED or a driver makes a careless mistake. By not paying attention, and a serious or fatal accident can easily occur.